Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of PWH. This is episode 2. Tonight we've got a stacked card for you featuring two of our second round tournament matchups, pitting Tyson Bradshaw against Damian Darko and Lucas Storm against Bane Brutus.
It's going to be an awesome night. You've got TD the GOAT here, greatest of all time, for the second episode of PWH Wrestling. I am so excited, Max. This is going to be amazing. Call the first match.
The first match is up now. It's Grayson Gates taking on JD Arrows. These two men had some amazing matches in the first round of our tournament, but they couldn't get by the first round.
So this is basically the loser bracket, is that what you're trying to say?
These are two guys who are getting a chance to shine against each other because they couldn't get to our main event tonight. And here comes technical sensation himself, Grayson Gates.
Grayson Gates, definitely a technical expert, probably has the size advantage over JD Arrow, but you're going to have to give JD Arrow the advantage on speed and quickness and agility.
Yeah. The thing with Gates is, if he wasn't against Damian Darko cheating the whole time, there's a pretty good chance he could be the one taking on Bradshaw. But with a removal of a turnbuckle, a steel chair shot, and a knee to the eye, Darko took it last week.
Wow, your imagination is unbelievable. I don't know what match you were saw. All I saw was Darko take it to him, and that was it's over. Match is over. Darko's moving on. He deserves to be there. You're blind.
It's finally Gates gets to finish his entrance. Couldn't do that last week.
Yeah, well, the Emperor took advantage of him right away, and that match got started in Darko's favor.
Speaking of amazing matches, here we have JD Arrow. He had to take on his best friend Lucas Storm last week in a highly competitive matchup.
They probably hugged in the locker room afterwards and then went for ice cream.
Oh, there's going to be no remorse tonight between these two. These two are two of the greatest athletes we have on the roster. I'm sure this match is going to be just as amazing as the two we saw last week.
Definitely. I mean, this is PWH Wrestling with the top superstars in the world, and of course, the GOAT is on commentary, so it's going to be entertaining.
This is certainly going to be a style clash between the technical powers of Grayson Gates taking on the high-flying finesse of JD Arrow.
There you go. Hey Max, I was watching our inaugural PWH Wrestling event, worldwide premiere event, and it was kind of brought to my attention that maybe I cut you off a couple times there last week, and I just want to apologize for that.
You're going to cut me off when I start talking. Oh, you didn't do it. Well, right here.
So what I want to say is, this event is unbelievable. We've got a packed crowd here again tonight, and we've got an exciting card here for everybody. GDO with the drop down. Up over top. Arm drag.
The speed is coming into...
Sorry, did you say something? I'm just joking. I feel really bad about cutting you off. I'm going to try not to do it, but part of the problem is I love to hear myself talk. So does everybody else.
Gates is now working on the leg, taking some shots right to that knee.
Both of these guys have something to prove after losing their match in the first round. But as you brought up, they are both definitely tough competitors.
Oh, and Rana reversed.
Oh, face first into the mat.
Now once again working on that leg. He knows that the high flyer is going to have to use those kicks and that leg to climb to the top rope to hit some of his best offense. And now it looks like for a Celtic knot right into the ground.
Unbelievable. What's unbelievable to me is this guy has every move in the book, every move known to any professional wrestler. And the part that amazes me too is you know all the ridiculous names for each move.
Well, I think that's a big part of commentary. But look, the high flyer's trying his hand on some technical moves. He's got cattle mutilation locked in.
Are you saying because I don't know the technical name of some of these moves that maybe I'm not suited for commentary? I think commentary has a lot to do with entertaining the fans, so they don't have to sit there and listen to your ridiculousness encyclopedia of wrestling moves.
Oh, reversal by Gates. It's not time to argue about commentary. It's time to focus on an amazing match.
Half the time I think you're making it up.
Stomping on the arm. Once again, you can see the aggression of Grayson Gates, part of his technical style.
Well, he does focus on certain parts of the body and then makes you suffer. And unbelievable! Kick to the face, drop kick inadvertently, wheel to the left, or intentionally. I don't know. These are both dirty wrestlers, so you never know what might happen.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Both of them cheat.
You saw there was no cheating involved in either of these matches, with the exception of Damian Darko last week cheating over Grayson Gates the whole time, but you're going to blindly support him anyways. And big thrust kick.
You must have glasses as thick as Coke bottles. Because everything is distorted and delusional in your world.
Standing shooting star.
Unbelievable, this guy is so athletic and quick.
Now he could be setting up for that Colorado Destroyer. No. It's up. Suplex.
You can't let Grayson Gates get up. You can't give him time to recharge and get it together. You've got to keep the offense. You've got to be aggressive because he will turn it around on you in a hurry, just like JD Arrow just found out.
He will stomp on literally every part of the body. Goat tried to go for another thing on his leg, but...
Did you say Goat tried to go? You didn't just say... Did you say that? I don't know what you just said. It sounded like you said that.
I'm just going to ignore you talking about yourself.
I have to listen to that again.
This is not what the fans want to hear.
Fans are morons. I told you that before. PWH Premier World event last week was the highest in the ratings.
Look at this.
And we're going to prove why we belong here on primetime, because this show is going to be amazing. Unbelievable. Look at that backflip.
Why is he not going for the pin? I think he's got some...
JD Arrow taking his time. Again, if he would listen to the GOAT, he would know Grayson Gates only needs a couple seconds to recover. He is tough as nails, this guy.
Gates, I feel like, he's getting a little bit more angry with every move that Arrow pulls on him. He's working on that neck now.
He's worked pretty much every part of the body. And now he's starting to play to the crowd. Got him up on his shoulders.
Detonation kick.
Unbelievable.
Going for the cover
here. One of his signature moves. And a kick out by JD Arrow.
The frustration on the face of Grayson Gates.
How did he do that? There's not too many people that have kicked out of that move. And then JD Arrow
showing that leg feels just fine.
Right back on the offense. Takes him down. Another clothesline. Ducks under. Super kick to the face.
We'll call in the Young Bucks. This is about to be a super kick party here. And another shooting star press.
JD Arrow taking his time again. Clearly has not learned since the first few times Grayson Gates got up. Near fall.
Look at him, he's right in the ref's face. Not sure what to do after that. Going up for that.
I'm not so sure he doesn't know what to do. Going up to the top rope. Unbelievable.
Hits it.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What an opening match here on PWH Wrestling.
At this point, I think Gates is the master of the kick out, because he kicked out of the Fallen Empire last week, and this was the 630 senton. Is there any movement to keep this guy down?
This guy is tough as they come. And JD Arrow is proving, so is he.
Pop-up powerbomb. And now looks like he's going for the Gates of Victory, trying to lock in that signature submission.
He's got it locked in, Max. He's got it locked in. There's no way JD Arrow can sustain this kind of pressure. The pressure on his neck and back, legs. He's powering out. Neither one of these men giving up whatsoever.
Oh, out of nowhere. Famouser.
He's going back to the top again. Is he going to the well too many times? Or
verse 450.
Is Gates done? What's he doing? He's not winning him. Wow. Grayson Gates has just proven that his resiliency for pain is second to none in PWH. Knee to the midsection, down he goes. Grayson Gates says, I can go up high as well. Not quite as high.
What? Up to the second rope, going for the cover now.
And a kick out by JD Arrow. It's kind of the quality of match we've come to expect from these two guys after seeing them in the first round. And they are not disappointing here.
Another kick, just kicked him right in the face and went for another pin. Knockdown will do it though. Gates got hit in one more of those big moves maybe. Throw him in, bring him into the corner one more time. Reversal. He just collapsed. Refs making sure everything's okay.
It looked like he got hit in the throat. Ref might have to end the match. Good sign of sportsmanship by JD Arrow. This could be the beginning of the end.
No.
Reverse.
Northern Light suplex.
Grayson Gates stomping away. Perhaps playing a little possum in that corner earlier. Nonetheless.
Going for a crossface. Is this the time JD taps out?
JD Arrow, not near the ropes. His spine is bent to such a steep angle. The pain. He's looking to fight out. Can he get out?
Knee back to the head.
Back. And a punch to the side of the head. And JD Arrow is out of the submission hold again.
Stops back and forth from Gates.
Gates keeping under pressure. Arrow doing the same. These two guys are just going at each other over the top rope and out onto the floor. It's the first time we've seen this match go out onto the floor. Gates looked for a second like Gates was heading out there too, but instead he's just playing the crowd.
You know, Gates especially is all in ring. If he goes outside, that might give the advantage to the high flyer.
But as you know, Max, a count out is a win. So it looks like Gates is just perfectly fine with leaving JD Arrow outside the ring to see if he can get in under his own power, and he does. And Gates is waiting there for him.
Throws him into the corner. Got something up his sleeve. No. Does not matter to Arrow. With German suplex. Look at this.
Wow. What an athletic move. And he won. Are you kidding me? JD Arrow. Your victor. What a matchup. And Grayson Gates is not going to be happy.
Gates has been inches away from victory 2 weeks in a row. That's not going to sit well with the submission specialist.
This guy here has a huge future in PWH Wrestling, let me tell you. And has proven that he is one of the best athletes in this organization.
You can see Gates in the ring here. Not sure what to do. Oh, no. It's not this guy again. You guys watched last week's show, you may remember the corporation Keith Lawrence. But what does he want with Grayson Gates right now?
This is the corporation. This is business at its finest. The corporation is in the house, and everybody should be paying attention and listening.
Well, he does not care what Gates is doing. He's going to come out and interrupt him right now. After a hard-fought match, I have no idea what he's thinking. You know, quite honestly, I don't want to hear what the corporation has to say.
Of course you don't know what he's thinking. He's way smarter than you. There's no way you would ever know what he's thinking. This guy is Wall Street. This guy is business.
Hello, Mr. Gates. I'm not sure you and I have been formally introduced. My name is the Corporation Keith Lawrence. Well, you may be wondering why I'm out here, but I would like to explain something to you first, before we get to that. You see, I'm a master in the art of business, and that's the whole reason I'm here in PWH, and that's to conduct business. See, Gates, I've been watching you from the back for quite a while now, and I've noticed that you have a level of aggression and tenacity that we haven't seen in quite a while. So, Mr. Gates, I am here to offer you a business proposal to join this new corporation known as Lawrence Inc. And you see, once you join that, Mr. Gates, you will have everything you've ever wanted, and you will have some points in that win column like you've been waiting for. I would ask for your answer now, but in this disgusting town, that won't happen. So next time on PWH, I request that you come out here and make your decision if you would like to join Lawrence Inc. or not.
Well, an offer on the table for Grayson Gates.
This is gonna be awesome, Max. Can you believe this? What an offer. He'd be a moron to turn that down.
Excuse me, Mr. Davis, but I have some important files I need to fill out just for you to pay for the damages to my face last week by Tyson Bradshaw, because I clearly wasn't prepared to have a matchup right away on the show. My match was scheduled to be a little bit later. So I would like you to please fill out these forms and send the $1,000 it's going to cost you for attempting to screw up my face last week.
Oh, Dustin Archer, you sure have a habit of interrupting your general manager, Sweet Mullet Mikey Davis. And you know what? Every time you interrupt me, it's the exact same result. You get the same result. This time, you have a match. Oh, just like last time. Yep, you have a match. And guess what? It's against El Enigma. And he's not happy after his match against Brutus. And I'll tell you what, the match starts right now, and you can take that medical bill and shove it up your... Wow, quite the words there from Mikey Davis. I can't believe how belligerent he is. And he looks absolutely ridiculous wearing the same outfit every single week with that ridiculous hair and mustache.
Well, Dustin Archer learning an important lesson and not to cross the boss, but coming out now is the amazing El Enigma from Monterrey, Mexico.
Well, amazing is a stretch, but I gotta give him credit. He did everything he could against Brutus last week, and it just wasn't enough. Bane Brutus is just one of the biggest guys and one of the favorites to win this, and here we go with El Enigma is going to have his hands full tonight with my man, Dustin Archer.
Well, I think we need to take a minute to talk about what happened last week. Dustin Archer broken open by Tyson Bradshaw. Big knee right to the face, cracked open his skin, and he is not happy about that. You can tell Dustin Archer takes very much pride in his looks, and he's not happy that blood touched his skin. Especially when that disgusting backstreet brawler was the one that did it. His personal hygiene leaves little to be desired. I'm surprised it's not infected. Well, he's not in a good mood tonight, and I'm not sure it's a good night to be El Enigma, because Archer's coming out here very, very angry. But look at him. He looks great as ever. You know, he got busted up last week, and look at this guy. He's so perfect that his skin heals overnight. This guy is unbelievable. He should be in the finals for the PWH Championship. Well, you have to win your match to get there, but you never know what is in the future for Dustin Archer. He's the so-called top-tier talent. He is apparently the king of the world and everything in it. Self-proclaimed. Yeah. No, what do you mean self-proclaimed? What do you insinuate? What do you mean by that? Well, the one Max. He's the king of the world and everything in it. Period. End of story. That's his name. That's who he is. That's what he is. So the sooner you get used to it, the easier it's going to be for you. Well, the one thing you can't deny about Dustin Archer is his in-ring ability, especially with what you see displayed on his t-shirt right in front of you. The Spotlight Driver, that finishing Impaler DDT, is one of the most devastating moves we have in PWH, and it could certainly knock out anybody. You don't want to be in the spotlight when you're in the ring with Dustin Archer, because that's not a good thing. Archer, you're right, he's not happy. He started off right away with a huge elbow to the head. And Enigma could be done already. This could be over before it gets started. the Archer taking a methodical start. He knows that you don't want to let the Luchador pick up some speed. You saw he almost had it won with Bane Brutus. He was picking up some serious speed, and that's how he could control the monster. But Dustin Archer, watching that tape's being smart as ever. Armbringer. Sends him into the corner. Misses that forearm.
Enigma trying to get himself gathered after that elbow. Start the match.
Taken
By
out
Dustin Archer. Excuse me. It wasn't finished. I interrupt you, you don't interrupt me. When I'm talking, you don't. Very simple. Greatest of all time. You did it again. Man, oh man.
Once again, he didn't learn his lesson from last week. Archer once again gonna lay on that top rope. Huge running neck break.
That's where I think you're wrong. I think Dustin Archer is here tonight to teach a lesson. To show that ridiculous general manager of ours that he shouldn't let a top-tier star like Dustin Archer catch him unprepared in a premier match in the premier event and face somebody as disgusting as the Backstreet Brawler. I told you right from the beginning, if you rewind the tape and listen, I told you that Dustin Archer should have protested that match from the beginning.
Standing moonsault. El Enigma, he's getting the crowd hyped up. One man who doesn't care about his looks is El Enigma. He's wearing that match Pride of Mexico on his back.
He's got a face for radio. And of course they're cheering him. Because people are idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know who they like, who they don't like. They cheer for the flavor of the day. The flavor of today is El Enigma. Probably tastes disgusting.
Enigma now going to work on the legs. Maybe a foot DDT. Enigma's downfall could be his excitement and fascination with the crowd. He's hyping him up a little too much. Archer gonna get up. No. Takes him right back down.
Wow. You're not gonna pin Dustin Archer like this. It's gonna take more than that to pin the king of the world and everything in it.
And here comes Enigma. Archer grabs him by the head. Northern Light suplex.
Beautiful suplex, perfectly executed. And Dustin Archer just methodical. Knows exactly what he wants to, and this is not good.
Going for
Well, not good for one of them.
We saw this in our
Look at the athleticism.
We saw this earlier tonight, the same move like Grayson Gates used. Archer likes to use that one too.
Where do you think Grayson got it from? Dustin Archer, the king of the world and everything in it. He also created every wrestling move that's cool.
Well, he's using Big Michinoku driver right there.
There you go with those terms again. Looked like a seated power slam to me.
Oh, Dustin Archer once again with those push-ups.
I love it. I love this guy. I mean, purple's not my favorite color, but you know, when you're him, you can pull anything off.
Oh, here it comes. Spotlight driver.
Unbelievable, and say goodnight to El Enigma.
Well, the lights are out now for El Enigma.
Wrap him in a burrito, he is done.
Oh man.
The winner, Dustin Archer, just like I thought.
Archer now looks for the approval of the crowd, and
If you were going to build a PWH superstar from the ground up, he would look like Dustin Archer.
well, Archer's looking for some approval from the crowd. It's not going to get it.
Actually, I don't think he cares. He's just showing off, and he's probably doing it more to annoy them than anything. I love it. Dustin Archer. Top talent in PWH. And anywhere for that matter.
You may not like him, but you have to respect the fact he's
What do you mean I may not like him? I just told you I like him.
Well,
I like him.
let's focus on this next match, because we have this the proclaimed $1 million debut of Mitchell Bishop. And here's his opponent, Holden Ellis.
Okay, how did he get in the ring?
He had his...
I closed my eyes for a second to look down and tie my shoe, and I look up and he's in the ring.
Oh, this man is all about the money here. I may say he's spoiled, but I'm very intrigued on how this man is going to be in ring.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've never met him. I've heard some things about him, and I have a feeling he's going to be my kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the greatest of all time, and I've got a bankroll, and I like other guys that got bankrolls, and you know, the fact that he's got some pretty cool moves. He's got the cash out and breaking the bank, half Nelson backbreaker from Rhode Island, New York, from Providence, Rhode Island. It's Mitchell Bishop, and
you're obviously not the greatest at geography.
What are you talking about? My notes say Providence, Rhode Island.
You said Rhode Island, New York.
I know, I corrected myself before I said it. And thank you for bringing it up. Even the greatest of all time can have a slight imperfection here and there. You're imperfect the second you wake up in the morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight was supposed to be my $1 million debut. But I have since noticed that they haven't picked out the perfect opponent for myself, Mitchell Bishop. You see, I should not be debuting against trash like the man I'm opposed to right now. So, you may go find Mr. Holden Ellis a different opponent for tonight, because it's not going to be me. I will only wrestle the top tier. I will not wrestle street people like this. Maybe next week you'll be able to get it right. Goodbye.
What is this?
I love this guy. I love this guy.
Holden Ellis came out and won the match.
Oh, he put his trunks on and everything.
He's been waiting for a chance to compete, and Mitchell Bishop's just gonna leave. He said this is gonna be his best.
I love this guy. He's a millionaire. He doesn't even need to be here.
Who's the guy from last week again?
Who is this guy? But he keeps taking out the trash, I'll tell you that much. Who is this superstar?
Well, this man wants answers. Skylar Jinx coming out here. He was attacked by that same man standing in the ring right now. And it
looks like it's going down. Skylar Jinx riding in on his Softail Harley Davidson right down to the ring to meet this unknown mysterious superstar who continues to make an impact here in PWH.
Well, whoever this guy is, he's definitely got malice in mind, because it's the second week he's came out and attacked somebody for seemingly no reason.
And this is what you do if you want to make a statement. You just come out and beat people up.
I don't care who you are, or where you're from, or what you're doing here, but you stuck your nose in my business last week, and I am here to kick your teeth down your throat. And if you want to come here dressed up like a little psychopath, that's alright. You just don't get involved with the Aussie ass kicker Skylar Jinx. So why don't you explain who you are, and maybe give me a good reason why you did pull that kendo stick stunt last week. My name is Jason Bates. Nice to meet you. You know, last week was really nothing personal. But the truth is, I enjoyed that very, very much. So if you want to come out here and challenge me, get ready to endure that one more time.
Oh, are you kidding me?
That's what Skylar Jinx thinks about the man that we now know as Jason Bates.
Jason Bates.
Well, we gotta change gears now for this next matchup. Our second round in the tournament. The Backstreet Brawler, Tyson Bradshaw, will be taking on the Emperor, Damian Darko.
What a matchup this is going to be. Unbelievable total events here tonight with Jason Bates and the Aussie ass kicker. Now we've got Damian Darko, the Emperor, against Tyson Bradshaw.
Well, you may have said last week that Bane Brutus was your pick to take it all, but I think this man has a very, very good shot to win this tournament because he is one man who will never give up. He has more heart than most people do.
Well, the thing is with this guy, he doesn't shower. So part of the issue is, nobody wants to be in a headlock. Nobody can stand his personal hygiene, so he's got that advantage right away. But Damian Darko, this guy is, he's ready to kick some butt. And I'll tell you what, we can say what we want about the Backstreet Brawler and the Emperor. This could be a main event anywhere in the world. But tonight, it's the second round of the World Championship Tournament on PWH.
And the winner of this match is going to our first ever pay-per-view event, Gold Rush.
I'm telling you, I've been looking on social media, I've been talking to fans out in the streets, and the hype around Gold Rush is phenomenal. Fans cannot wait for this event, and I gotta tell you, I feel the exact same way.
Well, here comes that cheater last week.
Here we go.
Sinister, violent person known as Damian Darko.
Yeah, well, I like him. And you're blind.
Darko is ready to commit some very violent acts, and Bradshaw's got his fists up and ready. This is for sure going to be a brawl.
Well, what must you think when his music hits and this guy starts coming down to the ring, dressed like he is, intimidating, and just doesn't care about his own personal well-being when he's in the ring? He's a very, very dangerous opponent.
We learned last week that Darko will do anything and everything from attacking referees, unbuckling turnbuckle pads, hitting people with chairs, hitting people in the eye. So he has clearly nothing to lose. Will do whatever it takes to get that gold. He wants to truly be recognized as the man on top of PWH and be the true emperor.
Well, I'll tell you, last week it didn't look like he cared about winning title. He just cared about beatdown. And, Damian Darko did some real damage. And if I were Tyson Bradshaw, I'd be a little nervous right now.
Well, Darko is definitely going to be a challenge for Bradshaw. He's a challenge for really any wrestler in the business. Looks like this match is about to get started. Bradshaw off the offense right away. Stomping away at Darko. He's fired up tonight.
Here we go again, another guy playing to the crowd. You know what happens? That's what happens.
Well, Darko's going to take any chance he's got. Tyson Bradshaw's got to not pay attention to the crowd. He's got to focus on his opponent tonight.
Well, I was about to give Damian Bradshaw some credit about using his brain of being on the offense against Darko right away, and he did that, and then he proved how stupid he really is and played to the crowd. And now look at where he is.
Darko takes advantage in this matchup.
Darko is a fighter, and when he sees a weakness or an opening, he will take it.
Bradshaw just found one right there, and he's trying to take advantage, and you've already seen so much striking in this match. This is what we thought this match was going to come to.
Stiff forearm by Bradshaw. And Darko taking... Wow! What a huge knee.
Let's see, it's really about who's going to throw strikes the best in this matchup.
I don't think I'd want to go toe-to-toe, strike for strike with either of these guys.
Oh, big running axe handle. You can see Bradshaw always wants to slow the pace down a little bit. Bradshaw
This
now
matchup.
in there.
Wow. Bradshaw's got some personal hygiene issues. I could smell him from here. Damian Bradshaw on the offense.
I don't know who Damian Bradshaw is. It's Tyson Bradshaw and Damian Darko. And look at
I'm
this.
just seeing if you're paying attention.
Throwing him by the head.
And Damian Darko just unloading on him.
Big leg drop.
Tyson Bradshaw down on the mat. The Emperor double axe hammer across the back. Wow.
He hit him with that blood driver going to the cover now.
Near fall. I thought that was it, Max. I thought he had him, and so did Darko by the look on his face. And look at Bradshaw back up on his feet.
Forearms now.
Got some momentum building.
Gonna get some more. Running straight into the corner. Maybe going for a bulldog now. No, Darko takes the momentum right back in his favor.
Just when you think the tides are going to turn, Damian Darko shows you that he's not finished. Ooh, wow, what a move.
That's gonna rip the arm right out of the socket.
He's got about a 4-foot long armpit on that side now.
Oh, Darko hoping to get him back up. Goes for a big strike. Reverse. And Bradshaw hits him. Going to the second rope. Him down.
Bradshaw finally starting to realize that you got to keep the Emperor down off his feet because the big man is so resilient. You got to stay on him. You can't stop. Got to wear him down, wear him down. And even then you might not have a chance. There he is, back up to his feet again.
This has been very back and forth since the get-go. And now Darko's going to work on that arm again. He's very smart the way he's been playing this match, because if he keeps working on those arms, those are going to definitely affect the strikes and the out forearms and punches that Bradshaw delivers. Ropes though, caught with snapmare.
Oh, huge kick to the back. That's going to hurt in the morning. Stomp to the back of the head.
More strikes right to the forehead. Maybe it's Bradshaw's turn to get broken open. Relentless assault.
Darko sure is trying.
For stomp.
Bradshaw showing some of his resiliency, but it's hard to stand toe-to-toe. Oh, reversal.
He went for the Fallen Empire there. It's lucky he got out of that one. That could have been all she wrote.
Bradshaw clearly saw the tape of Darko and knew right away that's what he was going for. Did his homework. You have to be prepared fighting a guy like this.
Oh no. Working on that leg. Another one of the biggest moves in Bradshaw's arsenal is that running knee strike right to the head. That's how he took out Dustin Archer last week. Arm drags him right into the corner. Finally getting a little bit of leeway.
Tyson Bradshaw trying to mount some offense. Trying to have a last minute surge of energy. Might be too early to go outside up top. He's doing it anyway. Darko still on the mat.
Flying headbutt.
Unbelievable. And he's going for the pin.
Is this it? No, only a 2 count.
And a kick out by Darko.
Bradshaw now.
Darko down it. Why is he's taunting him to get up? I wouldn't taunt him to get up.
Bradshaw possibly looking for something. Gonna hit that.
Oh! Could this be it? This could be the biggest upset of the night. Right here.
I don't think he's done yet.
He's not. Give the Emperor a chance to get back up on his feet.
Oh! Hits him!
What?
Oh, Oh, what is he doing out here?
Dustin Archer upset about his matchup last week, and rightfully so.
Now
he got split open.
No! Darko! Fallen Empire! Dustin Archer may have just ruined a world title opportunity for Bradshaw.
Tyson Bradshaw just going to show that his IQ has a decimal point in front of it. Dustin Archer getting revenge.
That is not right, but regardless, it looks like Damian Darko is headed to Gold Rush. He's going to find out his opponent next.
Wow. What a matchup. And Damian Darko, the Emperor, showing why he belongs.
Next week.
I'm really not too sure what I saw. It actually left me kind of speechless there. Goliath. Okay.
If those stats are true, 7 feet tall, 415 pounds, he's on the PWH. Wow.
What is that, a truck?
Well, not focus on that yet, because tonight we have our main event.
This is going to be unbelievable. The lucky winner of this one gets the face. Yep, Darko. What a great prize.
Well, here comes a hybrid hero. He may be an underdog against Bane Brutus, but this man can fight, as we saw last week, his match against JD Arrow. Amazing contest. He had to take out his friend to get this spot, so he's not going to give it up easy. But he's facing a very different competitor this week.
Well, I'll tell you, Lucas Storm impressed me last week, I'll tell you that much, taking out JD Arrow. But, like, honestly, I mean, this guy just, he still looks like he's 11 years old. He forgot his skateboard, or, you know, he should be chewing gum with a pack of cards, or, you know, unbelievable, yeah, athleticism on a guy like this.
Well, he may be the fans' favorite in PWH. This guy is one of the best guys on the roster. Call him the hybrid hero because of his all-around ability. He can wrestle any style he wants. Tonight he's going to be wrestling the powerhouse known as Bane Brutus.
Well, I'll tell you, he impressed me last week. The Bane Brutus was one of the picks that I had to win this tournament and become the champion, and I don't think Lucas Storm has got what it takes to take down somebody as powerful as the tank, Bane Brutus. And I'll tell you what, I'm just thinking ahead here. Bane Brutus versus the Emperor, Darko, will be a match for the ages. But let's see how this one goes.
Regardless of the winner of this match, it's going to be a big money matchup.
Well, like I said, he was my pick, and I'm always right. I thought I was wrong once before, but I was mistaken.
Well, Brutus charging down to the ring. I don't think I've ever seen this guy in a good mood.
I love it.
And that's not a good thing for the rest of the roster.
The whole PWH roster has been put on notice by the tank Bane Brutus, and just by his mere presence in the ring is enough to understand why.
This man was super impressive last week with his victory over El Enigma. It was the shortest one of our first round matches. And he's hoping to make even shorter work with Lucas Storm.
Well, look at the size difference between these two men.
God.
And Bane Brutus showing power instantly, just like we expected.
Right off the bat, right after that bell sounded, he got a big boot.
This could be a short match too here tonight, Max. Bane Brutus does not look happy, and I'll tell you what, the hybrid hero is going to have a lot of resiliency tonight.
He's got his work cut out for him for sure. Brutus just walking, just waiting for some movement in Lucas Storm.
He's stalking him like he's prey.
Picks him right up, knocks him right back down. Storm's gotta try to mount some offense. See, he works that back because of his finisher, the brutal ending. Works that spine. He's always prepared to hit that whenever he wants. My God.
Oh, trying to show a little bit of high-flying action himself. And Lucas Storm was ready for that. Lucas Storm back on his first offensive charge here against Bane.
Working the legs now, he knows that if he keeps them down and doesn't let him back up, that's going to be his best advantage. And for some strikes, quickly going to take him down. Doesn't look like it's working yet. Finally gets a clothesline to knock him right back down. Storm now gets a chance to go on the offense against Brutus.
He's got to take advantage of it while he's down, and there he is. Bane Brutus right back up on his feet again.
Big boot in the corner.
But Lucas Storm doing everything he can to stay aggressive and to keep the big man on his heels, and down to the mat goes the Tank again.
Watch this. He's going up. Huge leg drop from the top rope.
And Lucas Storm looking very impressive here against the Tank tonight.
Brutus has dominated the matchup so far, but he's hoping to take some advantage now, throwing against the corner.
The winner of this match will have a chance at the PWH World Championship at our inaugural pay-per-view Gold Rush.
Covered by Brutus. No kick out.
Lucas Storm just kicking out at the last minute. The hybrid hero now has the tables turned on him, and he's got to find a way to show some resiliency to get past the Tank.
I bet you in the back, Damian Darko is watching this matchup very closely, scouting his opponents. Be one or the other.
Can you imagine the matchup between Darko and Brutus? Those two worlds colliding? Unbelievable. I gotta be honest here, Lucas Storm is very, very impressive, was very impressive in his first match against JDO, but I just don't know how he's gonna get past him.
Well, and he will with that big famouser.
As soon as I say something, away he goes. Near fall kicks out the last minute.
Lucas Storm has a huge point to prove. He wants to prove everybody wrong that he can, doesn't matter what style you wrestle, who you are, Lucas Storm thinks he can win.
You gotta love a guy with a chip on his shoulder like that that's got a lot of confidence in himself. I just want to say one thing, the PWH fans are just phenomenal. They are so into this match and this tournament, and our second show has just been a huge success so far.
This is a big turn of events for me calling them morons earlier tonight, but so I'm a bit surprised to hear you say that.
Try to be a nice guy, and that's what you get. Okay, fine. All these morons have showed up here and are really cheering and enjoying the show. They're enthusiastic. They may be morons, but they're still here supporting PWH Wrestling, the premier wrestling in the world.
And here's Brutus going to work on the back.
Because I'm a commentator in it.
Brutus is going to work on Storm, but Storm gonna catch him. Drop toe hold, sends his face right down to the mat. Now with an elbow drop of his own.
This match has been going back and forth. Like I said, if you would have asked me at the beginning, Lucas Storm would not have a chance, but he has proven that he belongs here in PWH as a contender for the World Championship.
Brutus saying he's going to crush Lucas Storm, saying he's going to break him in half. I wouldn't be surprised if Brutus has the ability to do that.
Yeah, he's a very intimidating man.
Storm once
But when
again.
you're in the ring, it's all about skill, technique, perseverance.
Cover after the frog splash. Is it going to be it?
Did you see the air Lucas Storm got off of that top turnbuckle? Unbelievable.
And that's got to hurt coming down right on the ribs of Bane Brutus.
Lucas Storm looking again. Going back outside.
He's setting him up. This is a smart move, getting the big man up. Maybe blockbuster springboard.
Oh, wow. Lucas Storm's got momentum on his side. The fans are behind him. The Tank getting to his feet. Lucas Storm calling him out.
He's got him. Going for that calf crusher.
He's too close to the ropes. Man, with a big guy like Bane Brutus, you've got to get him in the center of the ring if you're going to do a move like that and expect to take him out. Drag him to the center of the ring now.
Now he could be setting up for that Excalibur elbow. Is he going to hit it? He does.
Could this be it?
Ooh. No way.
Wow, I thought for sure Lucas Storm right there had a date with the Emperor at Gold Rush.
It was right on the money right there, but Brutus still finds a way to kick out.
But that's about it. That's about all Brutus is finding a way to do right now. The Tank is just doing minimal moves to separate himself and give him a little bit of time and space from Lucas Storm, and now he's back on the offense.
The thing about Brutus is even simple moves like a knee like that can do serious damage to you because of his size and his weight.
Kick out by Lucas Storm. Smart move rolling out of the ring. The only problem is, the Tank's going to follow you. Lucas Storm beating him at his own game, taking it to him, and back and forth these two superstars go.
Throws him right back in the ring, doesn't want to stay on the outside because he can't win out there. For a huge spine buster.
Picked him up right by the throat.
I think it took some energy to pick him up. Brutus is showing some weakness here, maybe. But once again, back on the offense. I think Brutus got a little winded after trying to pick up Storm. Storm's no small guy, he's 6'4".
Well, beside the Tank, everybody looks small.
Hybrid Hero now trying to get the ball rolling in his favor once again, but just gets cut off. Powerbomb.
Come on, ref, he's pinning him.
2. He got out of it, but now he turns it into a Boston Crab.
He's close to the ropes, but is he close enough to move the Tank over with him?
He gets out.
Nice reversal.
See, right after Storm escaped, he grabbed that back. He knows that it's in pain from all the offense that Brutus has been doing, just working that spine. And if he gets hit with the brutal ending, it could be it.
Just as you're saying it, and needed the spine covered.
Brutus is never somebody in a good mood, and more times Lucas Storm kicks out, the more angry Brutus gets.
Well, you could see him complaining to the referee on that count right away.
Caught him! Huge exploder! Going for the cover on the big guy.
And a kick out by the Tank.
You can see Storm's pulling out all the stops to beat him.
The fans are out of their seats for this match. It's been so much back and forth.
One more time with the Excalibur elbow.
This has got to be it.
Oh, he had the
And
ropes.
Brutus so close to the ropes.
I could possibly see Brutus not coming out of that if he had put him in the middle of the ring. A little mistake, little slip-up by Storm.
Well, the Excalibur elbow is such a high-impact move, and the striking ability of Lucas Storm will put anybody on their back.
These guys, speaking of striking, they're going back and forth. Dragon Slayer! Out of nowhere! Is he going to be able to cover him?
Go for the pin in the middle of the ring!
1, 2, 3!
Are you kidding me? Lucas Storm is your winner, and he's moving on to face the Emperor for the PWH World Championship at Gold Rush, Max.
This is insane. We're gonna see the Hybrid Hero versus the Emperor at Gold Rush.
I can't wait for that. It's gonna be
See
amazing.
it right here, folks. We will see you guys next week on the next episode of PWH